fucking seat. You're in the seat.
Si tú quieres que fuera así, lo hacemos así. Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay, papi.
I'm not doing that.
Miedo no hay.
You're in the seat. You're in the seat.
Miedo no hay.
Fucking seat.
¿Tú quieres que en California fuera así? Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay, papi. ¿Tú quieres que en California fuera así? Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay.
¿Tú qué?
Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay.
What the fuck you coming up here?
Miedo no hay.
I'm not fighting him. I'm fighting him.
Miedo
I'm
no hay.
fighting you.
Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay, papi. Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay. Miedo no hay, papi. Miedo no hay.
Tú ni pudiste con
Miedo
pinches par.
Miedo no hay. Tranquilo. Haz lo que tú quieras. Eso fue lo que te pasó a ti, maricón. Haz lo que tú quieras. Eso fue lo que te pasó a ti. Para que tú veas, miedo aquí si no hay. Yo soy los pencos sobre todo criados. Miedo aquí si no hay. Yo te estoy criado en la calle, ¿verdad? Tú no. Porque no estás el loco. O sea, contigo con todo el mundo para comerse por gusto. Y con todo el mundo afuera. Vamos a los locos. No, sí, para que ninguno salga los locos. ¿Qué pasó? Para que eso es mentira tuya. Mentira tuya. Mentira tuya. Mentira tuya. ¿Qué cosa que? No, ¿qué cosa que? Tranquilo. 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 Tú no le caes nada. Tú no le caes nada. Tú no le caes nada. Tú no le nada de ser. Tienes que mencionar otro nombre para
It's Saturday. I'm gonna leave it all in the ring, and I'm gonna leave fucking David Morrell flattened out on the fucking floor.
Ustedes ninguno son de calle ni pinga ninguno.
And that is David Morrell, David Benavidez, head to head. In Espanol, Morrell says, you know what? You're a liar. Mentira tuyo. He's saying that, hey, we can go outside. We can do it outside. You know, vamos afuera. David Benavidez says, hey, I'm going to leave it all in the ring. And I'm going to jack you up. They both get up. They both come at each other. Of course, they have Tim Brown there and of course, the commentator there to separate them. I think it was Ronnie Shields, and then Ronnie Shields and David Benavidez had some words. It appeared, you know, and he said, hey, I'm fighting him, not you, and what are you doing jumping up? And, you know, it was a big cluster, okay? Mass hysteria, dogs and cats living together. And let me counterpunch. I think this pretty much is the reason why I think this fight's going to be the fight. You know, I think this fight's going to have a lot of emotion. I think you will have some tussles. You may have some controversy just due to the expanded hate. You know, the emotion that you see, the energy is bad between those two. You know, and I don't really know why. I just think maybe they're trying to sell the fight. I know David's trying to sell the fight. But of course, you know, they told David, like, listen, you know, you got one more time to touch Morrell and then you'll be, you know, fined. So he's, you know, he's on his good behavior. So I think because he knows he can't give him a shove or a push or a tug or whatever, that's why he has so much to say. You know, in Espanol, they say, hablatera means, you know, you talk a lot. So that's why he's, you know, Mr. Hablatera to David Morrell. But, you know, David, of course, Morrell is also very, very verbal. So, you know, this looks like it has all the potential to be maybe an Antoine Eccles versus Bernard Hopkins. If you guys never seen that, it was one of the dirtiest sagas known to man. Bernard Hopkins is a tough Philly fighter. He's the oldest recorded champion in the history of the sport. And him and Antoine Eccles went toe-to-toe, blow for blow, slammed each other, you know, filed each other. One fight, Bernard Hopkins rolled out of the ring and fell outside the ring and, you know, was injured. And it was just, I think they fought 3 times. And in those 3 times, you had every one of those fights, probably the exception of the 3rd fight. You had something that happened that people couldn't explain. All you can do is shake your head because this was one of those fights. Something tells me, people, that we're going to see the same type of fight tomorrow night between David Benavidez and David Morrell. It has the writings of it. It's on the wall. The hate is there. The energy of badness is there. So we just got to see it. You guys tell me what you think about this explosion at the final press conference. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch.